Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 3 of The Heart Killers. So without further ado, let's get into it. The episode starts off with seeing Keen and Lily. And Lily is the boss of the company, but I don't know what that company does. JJ is there for a moment, but JJ and Pepper had their moment. But I don't want to read too deep into this because GMMTV is good on teasing people. Anyways, Lily is in a meeting with Bison and Fidel on the next target. Oh, by the way, Lily is the so-called mother that Fidel and Bison called. In the meeting, though, Bison tries to mention to Lily he can get a break from this life, of course. That did not go as Bison planned. Anyways, after that meeting end, Fidel and Bison left. Keen asked Lily if he can do the job instead of Fidel and Bison because apparently Keen wanted to do this job, but Lily rejected his offer because she said that Keen lacks the ability and he should just stick to office work. Then we see Fidel entering a rock and roll bar where they obviously play rock and roll. But you knew who was there also? You guessed it, Style. Honestly, I can't tell if this was planned or it was just pure coincidence that Style was there. Style might be a pain in Fidel's ass, but Fidel is fully having a conversation with Style tonight. Okay, first off, when this scene skipped to Kant and he was changing, all Dirty Thought was roaming. That's all I can say, and that's all we're gonna say. Let's move on, please. Then, of course, like clockwork, Kant followed Bison. My question is, how does he know where Bison will be sometimes? Because I don't think Bison did any calling or text Kant, so how did they know where to meet up? Honestly, all that they're talking, all I keep thinking about feeling sorry for Bison because Kant is using Bison, and I know he will find out and he will be hurt if he finds out the truth what Kant is doing. Damn, this man is so fine. I want to know his age. Anyways, Chris been following and monitoring Kant because I guess he doesn't trust Kant. But now Chris wants the information that Kant have about Bison and Fidel. But Kant said the only information that he has is that Fidel and Bison share the same mother. Chris doesn't like that little information and asks Khan to get really close, even to the point where he has to enter their house to see if Khan can gather better information. But Chris doesn't know that for Kant, it's already hard enough to even talk to Bison without Fidel getting in the way, let alone try to get into the house. I need to know how Kant and Style end up as best friends because being around Style is very tiring. Style company is very annoying and the boy talks a lot. Then Style mentioned that they can go somewhere together to burn off some extra calories, and Fidel said that he is not interested and Style is not his type. But last time I checked, Fidel was stroking his stick thinking about Style that night, and now he's pretending he doesn't want to be with him, to be with the actual person that he was imagining. Fidel at the restaurant alone, but then customers started coming in and they came by group. Actually, it was way more than Fidel is used to. And the reason for so many customers was because of Style. By making a sign and have to wear a costume just so the restaurant can get traction. But you can bet your bottom dollar that Fidel does not like Styles' idea one bit. You know what's so crazy is that Style is just doing all this to distract Fidel for Kant, so Kant can get close to Bison, but all three people are being used by Kant. I was somewhat upset with Bison here because while Fidel is working his butt off with serving customers, here is Bison running to Kant for some D. They started kissing and then Bison being rough and bite Kant's bottom lip. Kant then learned from Bison that Bison secretly likes S&M and plans to one day have that type of deal making, maybe with Kant. So Kant says to Bison that he wants to try these fantasy with him, or at least one of them, to have a taste of the S&M life that Bison likes so much. Meanwhile, at the burger joint, there are a lot of customers, and Styles sees it's just Fidel alone, so Styles offered to help. It took a lot of debating, but Styles finally got Fidel to agree to let him help by serving the food to the customers. Fidel let Styles wear the uniform that he owns, but Styles, who refused to change in the bathroom, decided to change in the kitchen, giving Fidel a good show. But while serving the customer started arguing because the service is very slow. Styles then went to Fidel to tell him about the situation, and Fidel blamed Styles for this because Fidel said he never wanted Styles' help because even though the burger joint is here, Fidel said he is only doing this not for money but an hobby. So having one or two or no customer was for okay for him. But now Styles brought in way more customers than Fidel can handle. Styles then got suspicious because this type of attitude for Dell is someone who's hiding something, and to Styles being too much for Dell thinks he was figuring it out, but Styles knows nothing. Trust me, Styles almost got killed. Meanwhile, Kant is with Bison trying to get what Bison SMM fantasy, and Bison said he likes slapping. And Kant told Bison to slap him, but Bison was not in the mood until Kant persuaded him enough to fire the moment and got the hell of a slap of a lifetime. Honestly, when I saw that Kant got that slap, I shouted, "That's right, bitch. You got what you asked for. This is just a future slap. Wait till you actually cause drama." See, little by little, Fidel is letting down his walls for Styles. Hey, slow progress is still progress. Then Fidel got a surprising visit from Keen, saying Mother gave Fidel and Bison a new mission. Okay, back to Canton Bison with their freaky fantasy. First, they laying down some rules like preparing safe words just in case it got too much. Let me tell you, if someone tells you to come up with a safe word, you know things are getting serious. Bison went on top of Kant with a clothespin and pinned them on Kant's nipple. I was stunned to speak. Okay, by the way, if you're hearing my voice a little bit too low, it's 2:23 in the morning. Bear with me here. Turn up your speakers. Anyways, since the safe word was not said, Bison proceeds to go all out. This was both scary and sexy at the same time. At first, I felt scared for Kant, but then I realized that Kant is doing Bison bad, so he deserved this treatment. Then came Fidel to stop this madness. Fidel got Bison to leave, and so Fidel decided to speak to Kant again about Bison because apparently the first talk didn't sink in. Then, as soon as Bison and Fidel leaves, we see that Kant didn't like the pin on nipples action, but remember, Kant only doing this because of Chris and his freedom. At home, Fidel tries to talk to Bison about the life he wants to live and that the life they run cannot be involved with love. Bison then pleaded to Fidel to talk to Mother, and Fidel gave in and agrees only if Bison agrees to do as he says, and Bison said yes. After that, Fidel shows the new target that Keen gave, and it's something that Fidel wants Bison to do. But Bison said that he wants to be Fidel to take the lead this time. So they went to the location, and Bison is going to be the server to serve the target drinks. Because the target told the owner of the club that the men there are boring and she wants to see new faces, the owner then said she recruited some new faces and Bison is one, but the target said Bison is too cute and she not into cute. So she described who she really wants and it turns out the person she wants is actually Fidel. Then we see Styles driving a BMW car and it belongs to Fidel and Bison's target. So Styles has to go inside the club to give the car key to the target woman. Then came on stage Fidel doing some magic Mike moves. Of course, Styles I saw all the action. Honestly, this club lacks security if Styles just walked in like that. While the target is being distracted by Fidel's performance, Bison is sipping something in the target's drink. But while that's happening, Style is imagining Fidel doing all these actions to him, and I'm not mad at Style for this. When the target went to the bathroom, it seems whatever Bison put in her drink, it worked, and she's now passed out. I'm not sure if she's dead or unconscious. So while she's there, they decided to go into her phone to get some information and then they leaves. After leaving, he got seen by Styles. Fidel just can't get rid of Styles. Anyways, Styles thinks that Fidel is working at a stripper club to make money to keep his hamburger joint building. And because Fidel don't want Styles to think into this anymore, he agrees and said that he Styles right. Then all of a sudden, some workers who was a regular for the target woman wants to fight Fidel because he stole her from them and now they can't get paid. Styles tried to intervene by defending Fidel, but that plan did not work. Well, as you can see and tell, Fidel won that fight. Then the next day, Style is telling Kant about Fidel and how he thinks Fidel's hiding something and he wants to find out. It's serious. It is very serious if Styles tells Kant that he no longer wants the car. Meanwhile, Kant went to the restaurant because Fidel did say that Bison can tell Kant to come over at the restaurant only if that Fidel can see them. But Kant wants to go to a place that is front open, which is a bar. But Fidel doesn't want that and said that Bison has a lot of work to do. So Kant, wanting to really go, Kant said that he will help Bison with all the chores of the restaurant and then they can leave. See, the thing about Fidel is Fidel knows Kant is up to something, but he doesn't know what. Then we see Fidel somewhere drunk thinking about his ex-lover. So damn, Fidel, you were once in a relationship and you're judging your brother? So Kant and Bison at the bar and Kant is going to try to get Bison drunk with a game. The game is whoever drunk first loses. The winner gets whatever they want. Kant obviously wants to go to Bison's house and Bison wants to continue whatever they were doing at the tattoo place. But remember, this can only happen if they win. Styles still following Fidel. So Fidel is at a place where it's like a session with a group of people basically talking about how they're coping after their loss. Honestly, I like how the show shows that Fidel and Bison are always together, but they do have an individual life. Then Styles came and told a story of a dog he once had that he lost many years ago, and then Styles started crying. Obviously, this is because of a lie or it was just show. Now back at Kant and Bison. So Kant sees he's not winning the bet with Bison, so he wants his last plan, and that last plan is to drug Bison's drink, which to me was the reddest flag. I swear, poor Bison. After drinking the drink, immediately Bison knew he felt sleepy and declared to go home, and Kant was ready to go because, again, he was planning to go, but Kant wants the address from Bison. Fidel got very frustrated of Styles and went to talk to Styles, but Styles still stayed that he likes Fidel. Fidel decided to give in to his urges and have sex with style. After the sex, though, Fidel went back to his mean ways, claiming this sex was only once. You know what upsets me the most about this scene is the fact that Kant drove them right to this address. They were both drinking and Kant drove. Anyways, after reaching Bison's house, Bison told Kant that Kant is the only person he ever invited to the house. And when Bison said that, my heart, because Bison will soon regret that decision. When they got in Bison's room, the drunk Bison now is super drunk but also ready to play SMN drunk games. I'm not gonna lie, the ropes and the whips scares Kant a little bit. Now Kant is very scared of Bison. You know, it's the fact that they're showing us Bison doing all this, then looking at Bison's shirt with the Jesus on it. They're literally saying that we, along with these two, need Jesus. Meanwhile, we see Fidel at some place digging up something, but we're not seeing what. GMMTV, just when I got the mathematics right, you went and changed everything. You know, I thought they were gonna end the show off with Fidel like they did with episode 1 and 2, but GMMTV did not do that this time. Okay guys, that is the end of my personal review on episode 3 of The Heart Killers. Stay tuned for my review on episode 4. And as always, if you like my reviews, give them a thumbs up, subscribe with notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you next time.